All right, Chris Speights here. Hey everyone. I'm here to do a few laps and a walkthrough of the Indianapolis MotoAmerica bike track. I race in MotoAmerica Twins, number 138 on a Kawasaki, and this year I'm running racing for ALS Therapy Development Institute as part of Team Truman and under the Speights Racing banner. So we're gonna do a quick track walkthrough and take a couple of laps in the iRacing program using Spec Miata. So let's take a quick look at the track here. Start at the bottom going counterclockwise. Pretty long straight here, 2.6 mile total track length. High speed turn number one coming off of that front straight. We're probably going to hit 140, 145 in the twins. Superbikes will be 180, 185, maybe more. High speed left hand turn into a pretty tight section 234, really tight on the exit of 4, and then carries a little bit more speed in that short straight through turn 5, and then into a couple of little S's. Turn 6 has a little bit of a decreasing radius. It starts off with a little bit of shallow turn and then tightens up, and you'll see that in the drive through here. And then a quick 7, 8, and then 9 into the inside straight on the infield there. And coming out of 9 with a good drive is going to be pretty important. Now 10's got a pretty sharp turn. It's pretty much a standard turn, but it goes a little more than 90 degrees, and so the tendency is, at least in the simulator, to get in there a little too early. So you really got to hold off and wait. I suspect that'll be a good passing zone on the track where you can sort of blow your entrance to 11 but block the other rider. We'll see. And then 11, basically a 180-degree turn, but it tightens up a little bit on the exit. You can see a little bit of a tight spot right there. So decreasing radius, another one of those. I mean, turn 1, turn 6, turn 11, and then even turn 13 also. So when you're coming out 11, you're going to have a pretty high speed run through 12 and 13 tightens up. But then as soon as it tightens up, it opens back up into 14 and set up for the little chicane 15, 16 and back onto the front straight. So let's go take a look and see what she looks like at speed. So, like I said, we're in a little Spec Miata. It's going to take a lap to get the tires up to temperature here, just like in motorcycle racing. Got to get the tire warmers on and scrub those tires in for a half a lap or so. But we'll take the first lap sort of easy so you can get a little bit of a picture. We're coming in through turn 2, and then this tight again into 3 and 4. Now, this track in the motorcycle racing is going to probably end up right here on the white line where the apron is. We're not going to run all the way out to the fence. There'll be some plastic curbing that sort of limits the road a little bit there. And then back onto the infield, coming through that decreasing radius right there. And again, I'm still waiting for my tires to get up to temps, so this isn't really like the super hot lap. Just a little warm up to get started here. And coming into the front straight, a little over eager. Can hear the tires start to skid out just a little bit. And then this will be a pretty good braking zone for passing. And again, a little more than a 90-degree turn, so you got to be patient and wait on that. And then this 180-degree turn that's a little tighter on the exit. If you get on the gas too early, definitely off in the grass. A little lift there, but I suspect that'll be flat out in the race. Okay, so we're coming up to the last chicane to start our first flying hot lap and really get a good look at this track. So first off, the motorcycle racetrack is going to go inside of those cones we just passed, not outside. I think they'll keep the exit there further away from the wall in the interest of safety. And it tightens it up a little bit, but at least how this track's set up in iRacing, we're going to go out towards the wall. So there we go, and we're starting our first hot lap, coming in hot into turn 1. Little light braking, downshift, and then try to hug that curb. It'll drift out a little more than I wanted to. Heavy on the brake and make that turn. A little too far. Maybe we'll get that on our next hot lap a little cleaner. Again, I'm gonna try to stay on the apron here, which is where I think the MotoAmerica track will be. It's not gonna go out towards that fence area for safety again. So we're gonna really keep tight on the curb here. And it's gonna be a really good passing zone right here. I just showed you a little bit more of a swoopy line, which will be nice for times and qualifying, but probably not as good for actually racing. And you want to get this exit just right, all the way out if you can. That wasn't too bad. And that exit of 9 into this inside straight's really going to drive a lot of time here if you're not careful. So again, here's that little more than 90-degree turn. Yeah, got to really run it up on the curbs here with this Miata if you want to keep the track short. Yeah, I buggered that one up pretty good. But we'll see if I can get it a little bit better on the next lap. See another decreasing radius, but once I can spot that exit, really looking ahead through the corners, it helps me open it up. It'd be nice if I could exit inside of the cones like I think we're going to be doing, but yeah. So that was the first hot lap. Let's see if I get anything better on this next hot lap. I've been running around 2:05 to 2:06 seconds. Yeah, this one's a little, yeah, too. So again, downshift, try to hang a little tighter. That one's a much better entrance into turn 2. Blew it. Fortunately, I think that'll happen a little bit, but it looks like we've got good runoff room. I already forgot my rule. So we went past the apron. That'll be past the curb, and that's not going to be part of the MotoAmerica track. Here, I'm going to go with an inside entrance to this, which might be a little more like protect the line. A little slow through there, but you can see there's going to be a couple of entrances. Like I said, big swoopy qualifying or a racy line. This is going to be really nice, flowing, flipping back and forth, change of directions, really give a good workout to the legs when you're trying to flip back and forth and keep that bike in control. Let's see if we can, a little early. Not too bad. I think this turn right here, maybe you can even double apex it a little and bring it back in on the gas. Yeah, see, I got on the gas a little earlier there. So you maybe just hug the inside or drift out a little and then bring it back in. Yeah, that was a little better. Yeah, check those cones out. They didn't get me for cutting the course. Maybe I can just cut it even more. Give it a go. So yeah, this lap time's not looking bad, but that's sort of a good couple of hot laps of Indianapolis. And just as a reminder, oh yeah, 2:03, that's not bad. Those are 2:03s are pretty much what probably about as good as I've been running on this. But like I said, as a reminder, I'm racing under the Speights Racing banner this year, but specifically racing for the ALS Therapy Development Institute, who's really working to find cures and treatments for ALS. And the website's right at the top there. You can go check them out. They're doing a lot of great work. 87% of all the donations go directly to research. They're a completely privately funded charity. They don't actually get government money, and instead of trying to figure out the best business case for drug treatments, they're trying to find the most effective cases to help treat ALS. So doing really great work. So hopefully these couple of laps were helpful. Get a little picture of the Indianapolis track. The MotoAmerica race is going to be there October 9th through 11th. And tickets are available if you're able to go in person, and if not, MotoAmerica Live Plus is there to be able to watch all of the action on any app, browser, TV of your choice. And a few of the races often get broadcast on Facebook Live and show up on YouTube shortly thereafter, so that's always another viewing option. So again, hopefully this was helpful. You at least get a little idea of what to expect if you're going to go racing or ever interested in racing or just want to see what it's like at the track. Here, let's see what it does. I'm going to cut this corner big time and see if it... Oh, I didn't care. 3.3 seconds. All right. We'll yield a little bit of time just because you said so, asked so nicely. So that way my time will count. But all right, well, there's a couple of hot laps of Indianapolis, so hope you enjoyed it. Take care.